Today, I want to share with you a powerful technique that has the potential to transform your life in ways you never thought possible. It's a simple yet profound practice that can unlock the doors to your deepest desires. So, let's delve into the secret to manifesting your dreams. Your life is a reflection of your assumptions. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, stems from the assumptions you hold about yourself and the world around you. But here's the thing, assumptions are not fixed truths. They are malleable, changeable, and entirely within your control. Think about it. Right now, as you watch this video, you are making assumptions about what you see and hear. But these assumptions are based on past experiences, past beliefs. What if I told you that you have the power to change those assumptions, to rewrite the script of your life? Let's break it down. Manifestation isn't just about sitting around and crossing your fingers, hoping that something good will happen. No. It's about something much deeper, much more powerful than that. It's about stepping into the feeling of already having what you want, even before it shows up in your life. Picture this, you've got a big dream, something you've been wishing for with all your heart. Maybe it's landing your dream job, finding your soulmate, or living in your dream home. Now, instead of just wishing and hoping for it to happen someday, I want you to imagine what it would feel like if it had already happened. Imagine waking up in the morning feeling grateful, feeling excited, feeling fulfilled because your dream has already come true. That's what it means to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. It's about living in the end, as if your desire has already been realized. Now I know what you're thinking. How on earth am I supposed to feel like I already have something that hasn't even happened yet? Well, my friends, that's where the magic happens. It's about tapping into the power of your imagination, stepping into the feeling as if it's already real. Think of it like this, your imagination is like a playground where anything is possible. So, why not use it to create the reality you want to experience? When you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you're sending out a powerful signal to the universe, letting it know what you want to attract into your life. But here's the thing. Assuming the feeling isn't just about wishful thinking or pretending that everything is hunky-dory. It's about embodying the feeling with every fiber of your being, as if it's already happening right now. So, how do you do it? How do you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled? Well, it all starts with your imagination. Close your eyes and imagine yourself living your dream life. Picture yourself doing the things you love, surrounded by the people you love, feeling the way you want to feel. Now, pay attention to how that makes you feel. Do you feel excited? Grateful? Happy? That's the feeling you want to hold on to. That's the feeling of the wish fulfilled. But here's the kicker, assuming the feeling isn't a one-time thing. It's something you've got to practice every single day. It's like flexing a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger it gets. So, make it a daily practice to step into the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your dreams as if they've already come true. Feel the emotions, feel the excitement, feel the gratitude, and watch as your reality begins to shift before your very eyes. One of Neville's most famous quotes is, "Simply dare to assume you are what you want to be, and you will compel everyone to play their part." This speaks to the power of assumption, the power to shape your reality according to your desires. Every single day, without even realizing it, you're making assumptions. These assumptions shape the way you see yourself and the world around you. But if you're looking to shake things up, to turn your dreams into reality, you've got to flip the script on those assumptions. That's the secret sauce to unlocking the magic of manifestation. Think about it like this, your assumptions are like the lenses through which you view the world. They color your perception of yourself and others, shaping your thoughts, feelings, and actions. So, if you want to change your life, you've got to change those lenses. Let's break it down a bit. Say you've always assumed that you're not good enough or that success is out of reach. Well, guess what? Those assumptions are like roadblocks standing in the way of your dreams. But here's the thing, you have the power to smash through those roadblocks and pave your own path to success. Changing your assumptions isn't about wishful thinking or pretending that everything is sunshine and rainbows. It's about rewiring your brain, reprogramming your subconscious mind to believe in yourself and your potential. It's about adopting a mindset of abundance and possibility, rather than scarcity and limitation. Now I know what you're thinking. Changing your assumptions sounds easier said than done, right? And you're absolutely right. It takes time, effort, and a whole lot of self-reflection. But trust me when I say that it's worth the journey. So, how exactly do you go about changing your assumptions? Well, it all starts with awareness. Take a step back and observe the assumptions you're making on a daily basis. Are they empowering you or holding you back? Once you've identified those limiting beliefs, it's time to kick them to the curb. Replace those old, tired assumptions with new, empowering ones. Instead of telling yourself you're not good enough, start affirming your worth and potential. Instead of seeing obstacles, start seeing opportunities. It's all about shifting your perspective and choosing to see the world through a different lens. But here's the kicker: changing your assumptions isn't a one-and-done deal. It's an ongoing process, a journey of self-discovery and growth. So, be patient with yourself and give yourself grace as you navigate this journey. As you start to change your assumptions, you'll begin to notice shifts happening in your life. Doors that were once closed will start to swing open, opportunities will start to present themselves, and you'll find yourself stepping into your power like never before. Neville also said, "Change your conception of yourself, and you will automatically change the world in which you live." This emphasizes the importance of shifting your self-image, your self-concept, to align with your desires. Let me share a personal story with you. There was a time when I felt unworthy, undeserving of the good things in life. I carried this belief with me, and as a result, I experienced many challenges and setbacks. But when I decided to die to my old self, to let go of those limiting beliefs, everything changed. Changing your self-image may seem daunting at first. Your mind may resist, clinging to old beliefs and patterns. But remember, my friends, you are not bound by your past. You have the power to create a new reality, starting from within. Now, let's address a common misconception about manifestation. Many people believe that their manifesting power fluctuates, that it's only strong at certain times or under certain conditions. But I'm here to tell you that this is simply not true. Imagine your life is like a boat sailing on calm waters. The power to manifest is always available to you, just like the fuel that propels the boat forward. But if you keep changing directions, if you keep doubting and second-guessing yourself, you'll never reach your desired destination. Manifestation is like a game that you play inside yourself. It's not about what's happening around you, but about what's happening inside you. Imagine you have a secret garden deep within your heart where you can plant the seeds of your dreams. This garden is your inner world, and it's where the magic of manifestation takes place. In this inner garden, you have the power to create anything you desire. It's a place of infinite possibilities where your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs shape the reality you experience. When you cultivate the feeling of already having your desire, you're planting seeds of intention in this fertile soil. Think of your desires as seeds that you plant in your inner garden. The more you nurture these seeds with positive thoughts and emotions, the more likely they are to sprout and grow into reality. It's important to tend to your inner garden regularly, watering your desires with love, gratitude, and faith. Regardless of what's happening in the world around you, your inner world remains untouched. It's a sacred space where you can retreat to connect with your deepest desires and intentions. By focusing your attention inward, you can block out external distractions and stay aligned with your true desires. Manifestation isn't about forcing things to happen or trying to control external circumstances. Instead, it's about surrendering to the flow of life and trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. When you cultivate the feeling of already having your desire, you're aligning yourself with the natural rhythm of the universe. Your inner world is where the real work of manifestation takes place. It's where you have the power to shift your beliefs, release limiting patterns, and tap into your true potential. By focusing on the feeling of already having your desire, you're programming your subconscious mind to attract more of what you want into your life. Think of your subconscious mind as the soil in your inner garden. It's fertile ground where your thoughts and beliefs take root and grow. When you plant the seeds of your desires in this soil, you're setting the stage for manifestation to occur. But it's not enough to simply plant the seeds. You must also water them with positive emotions and beliefs. Your inner world is a sacred space that requires nurturing and care. Just as you wouldn't neglect a garden in the physical world, you must tend to your inner garden with love and attention. This means being mindful of the thoughts you think, the emotions you feel, and the beliefs you hold. Manifestation is a co-creative process between you and the universe. When you align your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with your desires, you send out a powerful signal to the universe that you're ready to receive. It's like placing an order with the cosmic waiter and trusting that it will be delivered to your table. Your inner world is where the magic of manifestation happens, but it's also where resistance can arise. If you find yourself doubting or worrying about whether your desires will manifest, you're creating resistance that blocks the flow of abundance. Instead, focus on cultivating a sense of trust and faith that everything is unfolding in divine timing. Living in a state of wish fulfillment is like living in a dream where everything you desire has already come true. It's not about just wishing for something to happen someday. It's about feeling as though it has already happened right now. Picture yourself feeling the joy, the excitement, and the gratitude as if your dream has become a reality in this very moment. Imagine you've achieved your goal, whether it's finding your dream job, meeting your soulmate, or living in your ideal home. Feel the emotions that come with accomplishing your desires. Feel the sense of accomplishment, the happiness, and the fulfillment flowing through you as if it's happening right now. Living in a state of wish fulfillment means tapping into the power of your imagination to create the reality you want to experience. It's about embodying the feeling of already having what you desire, even before it physically manifests in your life. Instead of waiting for your dreams to come true someday, embrace the feeling of already having achieved them in the present moment. This shift in perspective allows you to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desired outcome, making it more likely to manifest in your reality. When you live in a state of wish fulfillment, you're not focused on lack or limitation. Instead, you're focused on abundance and possibility. You trust that the universe is working in your favor and that everything you desire is on its way to you. By experiencing your desires internally, you're sending out a powerful signal to the universe, letting it know what you want to attract into your life. You're magnetizing your desires towards you, drawing them closer with every positive thought and emotion you embody. Living in a state of wish fulfillment also means letting go of attachment to the outcome. You trust that what you desire is already yours, and you surrender to the flow of life, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. It's important to remember that living in a state of wish fulfillment isn't about denying your current reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. Instead, it's about choosing to focus on the reality you want to create rather than the one you currently perceive. You may encounter obstacles along the way, but when you maintain the feeling of wish fulfillment, you can navigate through them with grace and ease. You trust that everything is happening for your highest good, and you remain open to receiving the blessings that come your way. To live in a state of wish fulfillment, you must cultivate a deep sense of gratitude for everything you already have in your life. Gratitude is like a magnet that attracts more blessings, so take time each day to count your blessings and express appreciation for them. As you practice living in a state of wish fulfillment, you'll begin to notice subtle shifts occurring in your life. Opportunities will present themselves, synchronicities will occur, and you'll feel more aligned with your true purpose. So, I urge you to write down your desires, to affirm them, and then place that paper under your pillow as you sleep. Let it seep into your subconscious mind, where miracles are born. We must dare to close our eyes against the facts of life and allow ourselves to become immersed in the wondrous tapestry of our own imaginations. Here we can conjure up visions of what we wish to see and hear as if our desires were already true. In the depths of our minds, we have the capacity to shape our realities and give form to our dreams. By assuming the feeling of their reality, we create a bridge between the ethereal realm of our imaginations and the material world that surrounds us. This bridge, forged by the power of our conviction and determination, allows us to traverse the chasm between our current circumstances and the future we envision for ourselves. As we navigate the path to our goals, we must maintain our belief in the power of our dreams, regardless of the obstacles that may arise. The universe is infinitely abundant, and within it lies all that we could ever need or desire. It is essential to recognize that our wishes are not simply fleeting thoughts or desires, but rather they are seeds of potential, patiently waiting to be nourished and cultivated by our unwavering faith. We require no external force or helper to grant us our deepest desires, for they already belong to us. It is merely a matter of reaching out and claiming them as our own. To call our desires into being, we must embrace the practice of imagining and feeling our wishes fulfilled. This act of mental and emotional alchemy serves as a catalyst for the manifestation of our dreams. We must be resolute in our conviction, steadfast in our belief, and unyielding in our pursuit of our goals. For it is through this unwavering determination that we are able to tap into the limitless reservoir of potential that resides within us. In the grand tapestry of existence, it is important to remember that our lives are not solely dictated by the whims of fate or circumstance. Instead, we are the architects of our own destinies, crafting our realities with the power of our thoughts, emotions, and intentions. It is within this understanding that we find the key to unlocking our true potential and living lives of purpose, passion, and fulfillment. The journey towards the fulfillment of our desires is one that requires us to persist in our assumptions and to dare to dream, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. By closing our eyes against the facts of life, we open ourselves up to the boundless possibilities that exist within the realm of our imaginations. As we assume the feeling of our desires reality, we create a powerful conduit between the world of our dreams and the world of our material existence. Let us be unyielding in our perseverance, unwavering in our conviction, and steadfast in our pursuit of our dreams. For it is through our unrelenting belief in the power of our desires that we can transform the intangible into the tangible and manifest the life we have always imagined. In the words of the great philosopher and poet Ralph Waldo Emerson, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." May we all find the courage and determination to forge our own paths, to persist in our assumptions, and to bring our dreams into fruition. For it is within this journey of self-discovery and actualization that we uncover the true essence of our existence, and unlock the limitless potential that resides within us all. Throughout history, human beings have been driven by an innate curiosity and desire to explore and create. From the dawn of civilization, we have consistently pushed the boundaries of what is possible, striving for greatness, and aiming to leave our mark on the world. The law of assumption posits that it is not more difficult to create a castle than it is a button, and that our inherent power as creators can enable us to manifest our wildest dreams. The only limitations that exist are the ones we place on ourselves. So what is it that prevents most people from believing they can create larger things? The answer lies in our understanding of the laws governing the universe and our ability to recognize our own potential. Many individuals base their beliefs on what has been previously achieved, rather than exploring the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. By focusing on the past, we limit our potential to create and manifest greatness. However, when we embrace the law of assumption, we can free ourselves from these self-imposed limitations and step into a world of limitless possibilities. It is crucial to remember that we are not here to prove ourselves worthy, but rather to express our creative power and contribute to the world in our own unique way. In our journey to create big things, we may encounter resistance from those who doubt the effectiveness of the laws and principles we choose to follow. It is important to remain steadfast in our beliefs and not be swayed by the skepticism of others. Instead of attempting to prove our point through words, let our actions and the life we live serve as a shining example for others to follow. Many of us feel the need to justify any good that comes our way. This is often a result of deeply ingrained beliefs in our own unworthiness. Societal conditioning and cultural norms may have led us to doubt our inherent value and capabilities. However, it is essential to recognize that our physical existence is a testament to our worthiness and our deservedness to be, do, or have anything we desire. As we let go of these limiting beliefs, we open ourselves up to the power of the law of assumption. We can channel our creative energies into manifesting grand visions and achieving extraordinary feats. We are not meant to be mere regurgitators of the past, but rather pioneers of the future, constantly expanding the horizons of human potential. To bring into existence monumental creations, It is essential for us to wholeheartedly accept the inner strength and abilities that lie within us and have unwavering faith in the infinite opportunities that the future holds. As we embark on this journey towards greatness, we must cast aside the shackles of self-doubt and trepidation, boldly venturing forth into the unknown. By embodying this courageous spirit and tenaciously pursuing our dreams, we not only unlock our own potential, but also serve as an inspirational beacon for others to discover their own hidden capabilities. This ripple effect of awakened creativity and growth sets in motion a transformative wave, profoundly impacting the world around us and shaping it into a realm of unbridled possibility and achievement. So it means our lives are reflections of our thoughts. We are under the control of our thoughts every time. And if we want to experience something different, or live a different life, we will have to change our thoughts. When you realize the power of the thoughts, you use them for the betterment of your life, because you know these kinds of thoughts can bring happiness into your life. Now let's discuss in detail what the law of thought transmission is. Well, the law of thought transmission is based on the concept that our thoughts are actually vibrational energy, and that they influence our relationships with others. The nature of our thoughts will determine what other people think of us and how they treat us. This means that if we focus our thoughts more positively, we will experience more positive things in our lives. If we look into the details, this can be proven true in everyone's life, and it can't be denied. You see, every time you speak, you're expressing your thoughts. Whatever you say or do expresses what you are thinking. Your actions, your decisions, your way of talking, your behavior, your clothing, your beliefs, or even your political affiliation, express what your thoughts are and what kind of person you are. And whenever somebody talks to you or sees you, you can have some idea what kind of thoughts you may have, and their behavior towards you is a reflection of who you are. It means you influence the thoughts of others with everything you have. You can change the thoughts of others by talking in a different way. You can have some impact on their thoughts by wearing some unique clothing. You can influence their behavior towards you by doing something or by saying something. We can say that your thoughts determine your own reality. And your reality influences the thoughts of others and determines the reality and the way they treat you. That's pretty simple and easy to understand. The nature of the energy of our thoughts interacts with the energy of the thoughts of others and causes them to reflect back to us experiences born out of the very nature of our thoughts. While this may appear to you as some modern concept, this concept is proven by quantum physics. The law of thought transmission is a powerful tool that we can use to build positive relationships with others, and we can make use of this law to manifest positive changes in our lives. Well, here I would like to put some lines from Neville Goddard's book explaining the working principle of the law of thought transmission a bit further. A friend 1,000 miles away is rooted in your consciousness through your fixed ideas of him. You think of him and represent him inwardly in the state you desire him to be, confident that this subjective image is true, as if it were already objectified. It awakens in him a corresponding state, which he must objectify. The modified light of consciousness reaches the one to whom is directed and impinges on the mirror of his mind. It causes his mind to vibrate according to the modification, and it goes. Thus it produces in him what was mentally affirmed by you. The subject will express the awakened state within him and remain unaware of the true cause of his action. The subject has no power to resist your controlled subjective ideas of him unless the state you affirm to be true of him is a state he is incapable of wishing to be true of another. In that case, it returns to you, the sender, and will realize itself in you. If your fixed idea is not subjectively accepted by the one to whom is directed, it rebounds to you from whom it came. When you step away from the beliefs taught by external mainstream conditions and you start viewing life through the lens of the vibrations of your own thoughts, it becomes easier for you to get an advantage, and you start experiencing the things you desire in your life. We have been taught that our thoughts have no importance and have no influence on our lives. But in fact, our thoughts hold all the power and have a greater impact on our lives. When you see your life through the lens of the vibrations and frequency of your thoughts, you will realize the true energy of your thoughts. And when you start using your thoughts wisely, you will be able to manifest positive relationships with others and become a better human being. Neville Goddard says that a friend 1,000 miles away is rooted in your consciousness through your fixed ideas of him. Well, this phenomenon was also explained by Albert Einstein, who named it the spooky action at a distance. The laws of quantum physics suggest that all the particles in the universe remain connected. And whenever we perform some action on one particle affects the others at a speed greater than 1,000 times the speed of light. This theory is even applied when the particles are separated by a greater distance. We have been taught that our thoughts are just our private affairs and don't matter to others. But in fact, our thoughts are the only thing that helps us communicate and connect with others in different ways. We have been taught to believe that our thoughts are just known to us and others don't know about them unless we share them and others. Neville Goddard says it awakens in him a corresponding state, which he must objectify. The subject will express the awakened state within him and remain unaware of the true cause of his action. The subject has no power to resist your controlled subjective ideas of him unless the state you affirm to be true of him is a state he is incapable of wishing to be true of another. In that case, it returns to you the sender, and will realize itself in you. When the frequencies of two thoughts are the same, they resonate and amplify each other. And when the frequencies of two thoughts aren't the same, there will be no resonance. For example, if you strike a tuning fork with the same frequency next to another tuning fork, the second tuning fork will start vibrating. But if you strike the tuning fork with a different frequency, the second tuning fork will not vibrate. So in the case of the former friend, when you have those thoughts of them spreading gossip about you, keep Neville's statement in mind. The subject has no power to resist your controlled subjective ideas of him unless the state you affirm to be true of him is a state he is incapable of wishing to be true of another. So it means if the frequency of your thoughts is the same as the frequency of thoughts of somebody else, this idea will resonate and will be produced in your mind itself. However, as Neville explains, if they don't hold that frequency again, in that case, there will be no frequency match, and no resonance will occur. If somebody isn't aware of you, let's say he doesn't know you, he never met you or heard anything about you. He will not have your thoughts about you. He will only have some thoughts or beliefs about you when he knows your thoughts from seeing you, meeting you, or learning some facts about you from others. When they don't know you or your thoughts, they won't be able to have any thoughts about you. When your thoughts interact with their thoughts, it will determine their behavior towards you and how they treat you. This is a very simple and easy to understand concept. Your thoughts residing somewhere deep in your mind will attract the correlated experiences in your life. You will attract things based on your thoughts, even if you don't like them. So that's why it's important to check and monitor your thoughts. You must be conscious of your thoughts or else you will keep manifesting the things that you don't desire. That's why Neville says if other people don't like you, or aren't good to you, you can change them and their behavior by changing your own thoughts and your own self. Simply put, influence the thoughts of others from a positive perspective, and you will have positive experiences in your life. Others will behave the way you desire. Others can think the way you desire. Others can do things the way you desire. It's possible and easy. When you choose to become intentional with your thoughts, you can attract supportive, uplifting relationships into your life simply by creating and maintaining your own frequencies. Now that you know how you affect the thoughts of others, how your thoughts are transmitted to their minds, and how they interact with the thoughts of others, I don't know if we realize how important it is for us to get out of our routine once in a while, and put ourselves in environments that make us feel and think in a different manner. Each one of you who is listening to me right now is a creator, and is aware of this great power they have. That's why you love this content about Neville Goddard and the law of assumption. So I want to think and reflect on what I am going to say just now. If you are a creator, don't you need any inspiration to create? Have you ever come across passionate painters who look for inspiration for their next painting in nature inside themselves? And basically everywhere? Have you noticed how an author is also a keen observer of people and the world around him? This keen observation helps him find inspiration for his new piece of writing. Similarly, you too are a creator, and you are in charge of creating your own perfect life the way you want. But what would that life look like? Sure, you can say that I want this amount of money, this type of physique, and so on. But you have to go much deeper than that. For every desire you have to know how it makes you feel. And how would you know that by observing the world around you, by observing people around you, and by opening yourself to new experiences whenever possible. So, for the sake of becoming a better manifester, go out of your routine for a few days. If you wake up at 8 a.m., trying waking up at 7 for no reason at all. If you brush your teeth with your right hand, try brushing them with your left. Take small actions that might look insignificant to anyone, but they will be akin to disrupting your routine. That's what you need: disruption. Some disruption in your current lifestyle is needed to make you think and feel a different way. Or if you can just go out of your city or your country for a few days, seeing new people and places. Talk to new people who are not part of your everyday life, and try to understand life from their perspective. This is crucial for storing your imagination,